Hi, good morning. Actually, this is industrial digital counter. It is an ordinary digital counter can be used in any type of production industry. So, in this video session, we are going to talk about some features of this counter and how it is working and some other related things. In this counter, I have added one more additional feature. It will count a batch count also. That is, in ordinary counter, you will set a target value. Say for example, if you set counting number of 50, then the counter should blow its buzzer when the counting has reached the 50 counts. This counter will count how many 50s have been gone so far. This can able to count in both modes, that is addition mode and subtraction mode. And also, it has, as I told, it has the batch counting mode also. The thing is, you can switch on or switch off the batch count mode at the user end. Every input to the counter, whatever the value setting, the batch counting, switching the mode, everything you can make digitally through these switches only. What is the current count you can see in this row? What is the target value you have set? You can see in this display rows. What is the batch count only? How many target batches have been counted so far? You can see here. This counter is designed to support both type of sensors. It will support PNP sensors and NPN sensors. And it has one internal buzzer also. As you can see, there is a PCB buzzer type I have counted here. This buzzer will work in two different modes, which is the long and the short mode. And third option is the relay output option. Everything in this counter is digital method only. So the data has to be saved and has to be received back when the power off and power on conditions. So you don't need to worry about the power off conditions. It has one simple 3-volt cell, lithium cell in it. So it will keep the data when the power is off, and it will provide you back when the power comes. If the red LED glows, this means the counter is working in addition mode. The counting mode is addition. If the green LED is glowing, you can simply assume the counter is working on subtraction mode. If the blue LED is glowing, through this blue LED, you can assume, you can come to know, or you can check the counter, batch counting mode is in off or on. The white LED shows the busy indication. If the busy LED is glowing, it won't respond any inputs, counting inputs. As you can see, this has 3 switches. I name it as switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. That is S1 in short, S2, S3. So this has 3 switches. Select the digit, you have to press the S2 switch. And to put some value in it, you have to press the S3 switch. Here, this is S1 switch, this is S2, and this is S3. So to select the value, I am going to press S2. See, this indication is glowing. That is, this means it won't respond to any counting input. And the digit has been selected. Now I want to select this digit. So I have to press once again. So the second digit has been selected. Now I am going to give the input value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the value has been selected. You can, okay. Now the target value is 50. The running value is 0 and batch count value is 0. At present 50 count is large enough, so I would like to give some minimal value to facilitate the demo. Okay. Now if you want to set the mode in subtraction mode, let us assume, for example, to set the subtraction mode, there is only one method. It is, you have to press S1 switch one time and S3 switch 2 times. S1 once, S3 twice. S1 once, S2 twice. See, now the green LED is glowing and the red LED is not glowing. Now we should change the subtraction mode into the arithmetic mode. Similar way, S1 once, S2 twice. you can enable and disable the batch count mode. You have to press S1 switch once and S2 switch twice. Similar way, but the second switch is S2. S1 once, S2 twice. As you can see, the blue LED is off right now. So now the batch count mode is off. If you want to set it back to on, same method. S1 once, S2 twice. If you want to set all the numerical values into 0, if you want to make them, if you want to set a fresh value, you have to press the S1 switch 3 times. Same method. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this particular one has 3 boards in it. One is a display board. Second one is motherboard. This has the microcontroller IC, display element IC, everything is in here. This board is power board and I/O board. Whatever the input and output will be given through this board, and the power supply, power regulation circuit is also designed here only. It's fully detached. Okay, first board I have detached. Second board I have detached. So these are all the 3 boards. This is the power board, display board, and microcontroller board. Now I am going to set the value. This is 10. Say for example. Now the count has to be made. Now the buzzer should go at the 10. Actually, the count input has 4 terminals. The right and the left are dedicated for power lines, and center two electrical lines are dedicated for PNP and NPN transistors. Okay. Now let's do some counting. As you can see, the batch count value has been incremented to 1, and the target value has been set to null. Target value is not changed. The running value is set to null, the target value is not changed. Let's do another batch count. Okay, now let's do the same counting in subtraction mode also. Now I have switched off the batch. Now I made to the subtraction mode. Now it has to count from top value to bottom value. See, the batch count is done. Now I switch off the batch count. Now the blue LED is not glowing, so you can see the counting mode is in, the batch count mode is in off. See, one batch has been passed, but the batch count value is not incremented. Similar to the addition mode also. Now let's enable the batch count. Let's talk about some additional features. Not exactly features. I believe this will help you to understand the clarity of this particular design. Not exactly, not going to claim this is additional feature, but it will help you to understand the perfection of this design. That is, as you have noticed earlier, it has 5-second timeout function. If you made an interrupt, now I press S1 switch. This has many possibilities. You can set the batch count mode on or off. You can set the arithmetic mode on or off. You can set the value internal. But everything starts from the pressing S1 switch. So it has 3 possibilities. But you have to complete that particular operation. If you didn't complete, the counter has not to wait for your next input. It has some time deadline units. So only I have designed this 5-second timeout. If you press any switches, it will wait for 5 seconds and let you to complete your operation. If you didn't give any input, it will simply go off from the input mode to the counting mode. So it will basically it will work on two modes, so that is input mode and counting mode. When it is working on input mode, it will respond to the setting inputs which you are giving through these switches. When it responds to the human input, it won't respond to the counting input. So if it is respond to the counting input, you have to set it back to the user input mode. So you have to, the user have to complete whatever they have started. If they didn't complete, then the counter itself has to assume that the user is not responding, user is not completing the starter task. Then we shall conclude the input mode and we shall go back to the counting mode. So it has 5 seconds. Whatever the switches you have pressed, it will wait for 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Whatever you press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple. So it has 5 second timer delay. And also, this particular counter has nothing to do with keep on pressing any switches. So I didn't design like that way. So pressing any switches, keep on pressing more than 5 seconds, more than 2 seconds, that is actually an error input. To notify that the user is making an error input, I have designed one more option. That is, if you press a switch and keep on pressing more than 5 seconds, it will show an error indication to you. That is, here I am going to press F1 switch more than 5 seconds. Let's see what will happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, every display is blinking. So every display is blinking. So this means it is showing some error indication to you. If you let it, then it will wait for another 5 seconds to giving you some time to complete the startup operation.